Denox'S Tech Reviews number 36. Denox'S reviews his microgames in WarioWare D.I.Y.
Hello YouTube, this is DenoxSeries speaking once again, and today I want to show you some of the microgames I have created in WarioWare D.I.Y. I got this game back when it was released on March 2010, and I love how creative you can be in this game. If you are creative, or an aspire soon to be game designer, you are most likely gonna love this game. It's actually very simple to make games, comics, and music here as well. And if you want to start your career, this could be a great place to start. So without further ado, let's start showcasing these games of mine.
Hello YouTube, and we're here right now at my Nintendo Wii, and we're gonna start off WarioWare D.I.Y Showcase. This is where I'm gonna show you all the games I have made, all the micro games I have made so far. And it's gonna stay like that for a while, because after today I'm not gonna be making any more micro games until the next time I draw the lot and paper says, oh, okay, I'll play this game again, because that's what I usually do. So because I have too many games and I don't know which one to play, so I just draw a random paper. Whatever game it says is what I play. So let's just get started. I am gonna get started showing you. There are about 8 to 9 games that I have made. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is actually, there's 10. There's 10 games I'm gonna show you that I made. And this is the very last video I'm making with the old capture card I have right now, by the way. But I'm gonna show you one by one each game I have made. So let's get started with See No Rules. And you let me know what you think about this game. So the object of this one, you have to get the power up. If you get hit by any of the big ones or any of the bullets before you get the power up, then yeah, this animation shows up and you're going to lose. Now let's play one more time. And I lost. As you see, when you go to the big one, it makes like a huge earthquake. Let's go to the next game. The next game is called Context Spikes. This is a micro game based on one of my custom character from the Hoshanto series. Yeah, it's been a while I haven't played I haven't even wrote Hoshanto. But yeah, this is Context the Spiky Raccoon, if you remember him. You have to poke his holes. And I failed that one. You have to poke every single one of his holes, all 3 of them, so you can win. And then he opens his eyes. Let's try it again. And even the sun's eyes are open as well. Next game. Now we got the very first micro game I have ever made, called Catch Rebo. But basically you have to tap both of the balls and they move very fast. So this is one of the most challenging micro games I have made. And I failed. Let's see if I can succeed. You have to catch both of the balls. No, this one's really hard even for me, especially with the remote. I play better with the DS stylus. And I actually won that one. Next game is called Hiragana Test. This one is very simple, if you know Japanese hiraganas, of course. If you know a couple of symbols, ku and to. Now ku has this symbol and to is this. A little Japanese lesson, nothing much. But this is one of my first micro games as well. The last 4 I'm going to show you are the ones I made recently. This one I made back when the game came out in 2010. So that's the first 3 games, besides Context Spikes that I made in 2012. The other 3 games I have made on the same year that this game came out. Now in 2013, there are 4 games I made. But there's one more I'm going to show you before I go there. So now we're gonna go to Manic Memory. Find the two matching cards, then win. So the characters I have drawn there are Context and Fibitrain. As you can see, you have to match them both. I did not completely make that game. That was from the DIY jobs that Wario have excited me to do. So I have to match these cards. The only thing I made were the pictures. So I didn't make most of the game, so don't give me full credit. Give it to Wario, because I finished this game because he was too lazy to make it. Next game is Hit Parade. This is another game that I put my characters in there, but they're not completely made by me. They're made partially by Wario. So let's get started. Obviously, you have to rack them all. Rack the Context, the spiky raccoons. See, you could tell that I like Context a lot. It's one of my favorite characters I ever made by myself. And I put him in a lot of games. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is one of the recent games I made. Back in August 2010. You have to get the money before time runs out. And these shields are making sure that you don't grab those money. So, you have to get them. Sure, they're only $1 bills. Dang nabbit. And I lost there. One more time. The shields are moving rapidly to make sure you don't grab the money. But, fortunately for them... Oh, crap. Okay. That's one of my recent games that I made this year in 2013. Next game of 2013 is called Kirby's Tomato. Now this one's pretty self-explanatory. As you can see here, you have to grab the tomato before the Gordo actually touches you. Now you have to find the right timing. And of course, you know, if you press A again, he changes another animation. You'll see. A. And he changes into the Bubble Kirby. Balloon Kirby, mejor dicho. One more time. And I got hit by Gordo, so I lost there. So the game freezes up if I touch Gordo. So that's another game I made. That one is actually completely made by me. I actually had to use sprites, pixelated sprites, so I could make those as good as it looks, as you see there, and the animation and everything. I did all by myself, but I used reference. Now the next one I'm going to show you is called Bible Trivia. And this one is pretty easy to even guess. But it asks you a question. What is the first book of the Bible? And I answer Genesis, and Jesus comes out. Jesus in 8-bit form, of course. So I choose it again, and Jesus comes out. He roams around the area. Now, for the last one, I'm going to pick a wrong answer, and now you see the devil, Satan. He's roaming around the place. He's reflecting around the place, mejor dicho. So yeah, I made that too through a reference I found on Google. On an 8-bit demon. I used a lot of reference of 8-bit sprites so I can make these type of sprites as good as it seems. Now this is the last one I'm going to show you. This is the one I just made yesterday and I finished it. Which is why I made this video right now, because I just finished this particular game here. This one is pretty challenging. You gotta make sure you grab all the targets before you run out of ammo. You only have 3 ammo. Once the 3 ammo runs out, you see that the shoot button disappears. And I hit the target that makes you lose, because it has an X, if you notice. You cannot choose that target. You have to shoot the other 2 in the back. Let's see if I can actually win this one. I'm gonna try to win so I could show you exactly what happens when you win. I lost again. Oh no, I won. I shot them both at the same time. So if you can recognize that character, she's Elisa from Tekken, the Tekken series. And if you can recognize that music, is from Dr. Wily Mega Man. So I imported that music. I want to show it to you one more time because, you know, I'm really proud of this game I made because it's pretty challenging. You have to actually time it pretty well. Say now I won. I got Elisa showing up and she's very happy that I won. So yeah, those are the 10 games that I made. And before I leave, there's a couple more I want to show you. And these are not made by me, by the way, but many other people have made this game from scratch. So if you ever love making video games and enjoys the WarioWare series or whatever, and you think you're a creative guy, yes, Aiji Higuchi, I'm talking to you because I know you love making games. This game is most certainly for you. Get the DS version of WarioWare D.I.Y. So that way you can make all sorts of awesome games, especially the micro games, that is. You know, those short games that last 5 seconds. Yeah, I just want to show you some other games since we have a little bit of time. Now I'm gonna show you 2 more games that are not made by me, but it's made by a really talented artist. This another Kirby one. You know I like Kirby. You gotta make sure you don't touch that line, otherwise Meta Knight's gonna kill you. See? Meta Knight kills you. And last game, Mario Land 2. Whoever made this, you know, definitely have used a lot of reference. You have to grab one of those items in order to win. So let's do it one more time. So yeah, I'm gonna give credits to... This was made by Psycho J. This was made by Psycho J as well. And this one by Ultimate M. There's a link I'm gonna be leaving in the description below where you can actually download the save files for this game, and if you're able to replace it with the current one, or you just want to put it on your Wii, you have to put it first on your SD card, and then after you put it on your SD card, you place it on the Wii, and then you copy it to the Wii system, so then you can have their save file. There's a little tutorial I will probably make for this in case you are interested in grabbing any of these games from the links below, so be sure to let me know and I'll make a video about it. That's all I have to say here, because the main reason for this video was to show off the games I made, so you could let me know what you think about this. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this whole thing. Take care, God bless, stay cool, and hope you stay tuned for my next videos to come. Bye bye.